like 7:30, and I'm just eating cake right now. I just wanted to talk about a few things before it goes on to the next day. So I just wanted to give a few tips from perspective of someone going into junior year to those who are going to be a freshman or are a freshman. My experience as a freshman was nothing special. Grade 9, there's like nothing much to it, but what's important is that it's a year you start off with in high school, obviously. But I wanted to talk about how to fit into high school with friends and working in a different environment. So in grade 9, I think that was the most shy I've ever been. And I personally don't think I'm that much of a shy person. I'm just not that great at making new friends and getting comfortable around them. So I had a hard time with that. It took me, like, there was like an inner conflict where, with my insecurities and myself, where I felt like I was lonely because I went to school where pretty much everyone everyone was like new people to me, but they all had their own friends either from elementary school or a summer program. So it took me a while to get used to new people, and there were points where I really, really wanted to move schools because I let my insecurities get to me, and I was like, maybe if I move to a school where I already know some people, I'll be better. But I realized that going into grade 10, I was just overthinking myself too much in grade 9. That is the main tip I have going into high school, is don't stress yourself out too much, especially in the beginning, because it's a process. High school is a very different environment from middle school or elementary school. And I would say it took me like all of grade 9 just to get used to being in high school, where pretty much all the teachers were new. I didn't know anyone, and I had to figure out how I work best. And so some tips are, when it comes to making new friends, I would recommend try not to force yourself too much into trying to make new friends, because friends are the most important thing in school. Obviously, it's definitely a factor, I think, because it's good to getting along with different people, but it took me probably like more than a whole semester to be comfortable, like fully comfortable around the people I'm close with now, because in the beginning I wasn't sure if I should trust them or if our friendship would last any longer and that we would just drift off the next year. But right now I have a good group of friends that I'm really close to now. So for someone who like doesn't make friends easily, I'm happy with where I stand with some people. And not everyone is the same, where they can make friends really, really easily. Some people will take a while, like me, and it's okay if you don't make friends right away. And as for academics, I'm trying to talk about this really quickly so I don't make this video too long. I can always make a separate video about this. Is you don't need to worry too much about your grades too. I would just recommend setting a goal for yourself. For me, it was making it onto honor roll, and which I achieved. But in grade 9, people really don't look at your grades that much, like universities or other schools. It's just, you're just getting started. It's literally just learning the basics that you've learned in elementary school. But those were some of my tips. I might mention a few more when I get ready, like tomorrow, but those are some of my main tips I want to share with you guys. Okay, I am back again. I just wanted to show you my bag. I got this bag from the brand Anello. I believe it's based in Hong Kong or Korea, but I got this when I was in the Philippines a few months ago. But this is a bag I like to use for school because I like this material because I keep saying because. It's waterproof, so if anything spills or if it rains, it cleans up pretty easily. I kind of need to wash it though because I spilled something inside, and this is a new bag, but I kind of forgot to clean it, and I'm just gonna go to school with it. I'll clean it this week though. But a few things I have inside are just my wallet, which you guys only see. I have a portable charger. I like the color purple too, if you didn't notice. I just have my school lock, and I have a bag here. This bag is from Furla. I don't know if you can see that, but I got this when I was on the plane. They gave it to me. But inside I just have toiletries like hand sanitizer, hairbrush, and medicine because I have allergies. I honestly think this is something good to have. Like, I would call this like an emergency bag because it's so small, but you can fit so much in it, like medicine, feminine products, little things. And I just have my pencil case. I got this in Korea also. I actually haven't gone back to school shopping at all this year, and I need to buy pens I need to buy these pens that I really like. They're the Pilot G2 pens. I thought I had more, but supposedly I ran out. And I like writing my notes nicely. That's one thing I take seriously. And these are my favorite highlighters. Just want to show that. These are the mild liners in this periwinkle and teal color. And I just have like other things you would need. High school. You should know. And I have 2 binders. I might have to buy a new one because these are starting to rip, at least the cover. I like these kinds, like the softer feeling, because they don't take up as much space and they aren't as heavy or bulky. So I prefer those. And I just have some paper here. But other than that, I would just pack like a water bottle and maybe like a notebook or something. I like the Muji notebooks, but most of the time I just use loose paper and a water bottle. But I try not to pack too much because my classes, they give textbooks or just books in general sometimes. And my binders sometimes get super thick because they also give so much paper, so many sheets of paper in my classes. And like I said, my water bottle, I'll show it later. Make sure you stay hydrated. That's one thing, because I've noticed that when I'm dehydrated, my mood is so down. When I'm dehydrated, I haven't eaten and I haven't gotten any sleep. Those 3 are really important to me, or else like I will not be going through the day well. But I recommend to bring your own reusable water bottle, save the environment. But I like bringing a Swell bottle, and I usually drink 4 of them a day because like I said, I need to be hydrated, and I don't like drinking anything else but water and like bubble tea, but I only drink water in school. But that's about it. But yeah, I'll probably film next when it's the first day, which is tomorrow. Okay, so it's like 10:15 now. I just finished doing one of my daily workouts today, and I'm pretty much just going to shower and then get ready for bed. I'll probably do another clip before the next day, but yeah, I'm just trying to sleep early tonight because I really need a lot of sleep, or else I'm not going to function well tomorrow, and I'm not trying to make my mood worse. Good morning, everyone. It is almost 7 a.m. I woke up like 10 minutes ago just to get ready because I know it was going to be slower today, but I just brushed my teeth and I drank some water to make sure that I wasn't that tired this morning. But I'm just gonna do a few other things and then I'll be ready for school. So I had just finished doing my makeup. I didn't really film it even though it's really quick. I think I was being slower than usual today, so that's why I didn't film anything. But I'll show some of the things I use. I always make sure to use sunscreen. So I use this one right here from the Body Shop. The the Body Shop Skin Defense Multi-Protection Essence. Sorry, I'm not functioning well this morning. And then I usually just use an eyebrow gel for my brows, and that's about it. And then I curl my lashes, and then sometimes I put brown shadow on my eyelids to accentuate the darkness of my eyes, but that's about it. Back again. I think today I definitely managed to get at least 7 hours of sleep. So last night I went to bed by 11, and then so I tried to just start to fall asleep, but for me, I don't fall asleep really easily unless I really want to knock out, but that wasn't the case last night. And I think I didn't actually fall asleep till at least 30 to 40 minutes later, because sometimes, you know those feelings when your thoughts just keep coming into your head and it keeps you awake? That was me last night. And then I got up at 6:45, but I'm not really feeling anything towards the first day. I think that's because this past week I haven't been, I disabled my social, like Instagram. Social media isn't really that important to me. So then I just disabled it because whatever. So I haven't really talked to many of my friends for the past week, but also during the summer, I haven't talked to pretty much anyone except two of my closest friends, because I don't know, I'm just like that. But yeah, the sun is like kind of out, not fully though, in the room. And it was raining super hard last night, so it's a little cold today. But let me know if any of you have started school and how your first day was, or when your first day starts. So mine's today, I think it's September 4th. Yesterday was for grade 9s, and obviously I didn't go to that, but I think you could volunteer to help, but I don't know where you do that, so maybe next year. But this year, I don't know what to expect, because I really want to know what my schedule is. Last year I was able to know beforehand because there's a website where you could check it, but then they closed it down by the time later the same day they put it up, so I had no idea what my schedule is, except homeroom, which is French. But yeah, make sure that you always drink your water in the morning to keep your mood so much better, and helps reduce like any puffiness in your face, and it just gets your metabolism working. That's all I really want to talk about, and I'll be leaving in soon, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Hey guys, so I came back from school. I got home like half an hour ago. My school starts from roughly 8:30 to 2:30, and my first day was alright. It was really, it went by pretty smooth. The only thing is, I feel like my school was so crowded today, especially because it's the first day. But two of my classes, so I have French, biology, or French, anthropology, biology, then religion. My anthropology class was basically half empty. I think there was less than 25 of us, but then with my biology and religion class, it was so full. I think there was almost 40 of us, and in my school, most classrooms would fit like up to 30 at most. 30 is best, but then it felt like there were two classes just merged together, and it was crazy. So that will take some getting used to. And in the morning, it was so crowded everywhere. I was gonna show a quick clip, but I kind of forgot to do that. But yeah, it went by pretty smooth. Nothing much happened. We kind of just did like an introduction to our courses, and we just did things to talk about our ways to introduce ourselves and teacher. And I had two of the same teachers I had last year, and then I have one new teacher who just came to my school. But yeah, really nothing happened. It was just, other than the fact that it was first day and I did not want to be here. So in the morning I was really drowsy, so I'm really sorry about that. But there may have been some things I mentioned, like when I was doing my makeup, I forgot to, I really just put on like lip gloss throughout the day, because even sometimes I do lipstick, but like it's sometimes too much of a hassle. So the lip gloss I've currently been using, if I can find it, is the Marc Jacobs lip gloss in Some Girls. It's just a pinky color that with a little bit of shimmer, but it's not too noticeable, but it leaves a nice pink tint on my lips. And then, or I would use the Fenty, the Fenty lip gloss, just the original one. And yeah, this morning I just had brows on with some eyebrow gel and then just a little bit of concealer. I like the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I could do a video on school makeup, even though school already started for most people. And then just some lips and curling my lashes. And that's really it. I don't really do much because I usually get ready pretty fast, and I don't like to spend too much time on makeup. I like things really quick and easy. I never go to school with a full face. That's just too much for me. But that's pretty much it. So, see you guys in the next video if I make another one anytime soon.